Hi everybody, this is Intuitive Edge. Welcome once again to my channel where we take an intuitive look at what's going on in our world. Well, as you all know, the news cycle is almost impossible to keep up with. Try as I may and try as you may, I'm sure. This has been a whirlwind of the last few weeks since the inauguration of Donald Trump. There's so much happening. I wanted to tune in and see what I could pick up on for things that might be coming up in the next few weeks up through the end of February. What I'm picking up on was I was seeing two men of a three-letter agency type, the one that starts with F and ends with I. And I saw these two in DC meeting outdoors, and it seemed cordial, but there was a exchange. I don't know if this is coming up real soon, but I was seeing it was like a drug deal, but they weren't dealing any drugs. It was like, I heard, "Did you get the stuff?" And then the other's like, "Yes." And then I see an image of like a thumb drive. And it feels like they're kind of talking in code to each other, like acting like they're just having a friendly conversation. It feels like these two, it's like they're either planting evidence or trying to cover up for what went down in that agency. And I think this has something to do with the January 6th case. I know that Donald Trump has been inviting people to self-fire themselves, offering pay or whatever for people to self-terminate their jobs. But this feels like it's something different. To me, it feels as though these two are trying to get incriminating evidence, and they don't feel friendly to the president. I don't think. It feels like they're pissed as hell, and they're trying to either sabotage or pin something on Donald Trump, or try to perhaps get incriminating evidence of either themselves or their colleagues, somehow wipe it off or remove it. But I'm seeing a thumb drive. It's like something is being taken off and extracted onto a thumb drive of some kind. But I see these two trying to talk with each other, talk in code, and they're really up to something, and it feels shady. It doesn't feel very good. I also was seeing like an old pickup truck, not sure why, like an old pickup truck in the DC area. Like 80s or 90s truck, so not modern at all. And then I heard something about a march and a rally, and that things are going to possibly escalate. I heard fight for your rights, taxpayers' rights. I heard we own this building, taxpayers own this building, and we need to fight for our rights. I think that rhetoric is going to only increase. But the two agents, I felt they have a plot and a secret deal, and they're trying to either extract or cover up information that would be incriminating. So that's what I was picking up on that front. So I ask, what else? What else is coming up that's going to be in the news? I was drawn over to Italy. Um, I heard something about an evacuation or something underway, and it feels like there's a little bit of unrest or something unsettled in that area. So I will say this. If there does happen to be another attempt at orchestrating or planning events around a pandemic, last year I felt like there might be something coming. I thought it was going to be last year around April, but perhaps it's this year. I was seeing in the springtime again trying something. Um, and I think at that time, my prediction was that it would not, it would like, there would be an attempt to try to start something again, but it wouldn't last long. So if there is something like that that goes down later on, like in April, maybe March, maybe starting it in February, um, it's not going to be the long-lasting thing. So I don't think it's something to worry about too much. Coming up in the next few weeks, there could be a lot of flurry around the idea of cryptocurrencies. I don't know if there's going to be a lot more people piquing interest in them, signing up, buying them. I'm hearing Bitcoin and Ethereum. There could be some major shifts coming or news in the cryptocurrency world in the next few weeks. So I think it's going to pique a lot of interest is what I'm getting. Okay, again, I'm being drawn back into that truck. I see an older pickup truck, and it's driving around DC. I don't know if somebody is purposefully wanting an older style vehicle that doesn't have all the electronics or something that's not easily monitored, but they're driving around and I see them like, I feel like I'm looking out the windshield. It's like, I think it's a red truck or red and white truck. And it's driving around. It might be an old Chevrolet truck. I saw like a long name along the tailgate. I think it's a longer name. So that would be like Chevrolet, I think. But anyway, I'm seeing this truck driving around and it's like looking at the White House, driving around DC. And I don't know what its purpose is, but I keep flashing back on this truck, and some man driving it. I don't think there's anybody else in the car, in the truck with him, just him. I'm gonna see if I can tap into what he's doing. I don't know if he could be a signal, like signaling something, and perhaps he's the signal that when he drives around a certain area, he's easy to spot because it's such a unique older truck that most people don't drive. And if you were to say, a red Ford Taurus or some more modern car, there could be many of those. But this is like a one of a kind you're not going to see every day. So it's some type of signal. And when this truck gets to where it's going a certain spot, then there's a connection with another person that's going to see it. And that's the signal, like, to go ahead and do something. So this could be like a plot or some type of, I'm hoping it's not like an explosive. But yeah, there's something with this thing, this truck, and why it's older, I don't know, but it could be like a signal. Okay. Okay, in my mind's eye, I'm back over to Italy again. I feel like there's going to be some sort of alert that goes out, letting the public know. And it could be related to one of the volcanoes over there. Maybe things are waking up a little bit. People might be feeling the rumblings. I just keep feeling like there's unrest, but it's in the earth. It's in the ground. Like things are a little shaky over there. Okay. I think that's all I have for now. I will get back on here soon and revisit some of these topics and see if there's anything else I pick up on. For the next few weeks, there could be some interesting things happening. I don't anticipate the news cycles to slow down, and I think that every day is going to be some new thing coming up, and it's not going to let up anytime soon. This feels like it's like going scorched earth, and I think that will continue. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Catch you next time. Bye for now.